are the ones that have data information as opposed to function pointer or function sensor. Can you study, should you study that, or, because maybe you found that in most of the code, yeah, it's side-effect dependency, but the loops that are really important are data.
So that's why we are showing to the research community, hey, this is the inhibitors you have. And that's why you guys, when you do refactoring to make that loop is parallelizable, we want you to focus on this, because this is the one that has the most prevalence or presence in the system.
Well, they're not important,
Huh?
right? There are a lot of them, they exist a lot in the code, but the system spends time on data dependencies. And they felt that way, and that's why they're working on it, and they're not going to ignore it. They're going to ignore it, no?
But based on the, okay, well, yes, there might be, yes, it might be a good idea, I agree with you, to do a further research to determine in terms of importance to each system, which loops are more important. And then we see which kind of inhibitors are there. If there are more data dependency, well, then I agree with you. If there is more function cost with side effects, then the case is valid. So, it's research. This is a good idea. We will consider this for future research. And this is a really I value this idea. Yes, you're right. You're 100% right.
No, I'm just curious.
No, you're 100% right. But we studied the systems in general, the distribution of the function the inhibitors. Initially, we found that it is a function pointers. Function cost with side effects. But those are general purpose systems. You never know which one is more important. That's why we, in the second and even the first paper, we proposed that trying to develop a method that called for loop stereotypes. It's the one created by Dr. Malak and Dr. Kamal to stereotype the for loops in terms of their importance, in terms of their parallelizability, if they have solvable inhibitors or not. This way, when someone writes let's say, automatic parallelization tool, or they combine themselves, they won't need to do excessive analysis. They're gonna know that from that annotation added by that tool. So this way, even the analysis will be easy.
Yeah, I wanted to just comment. But one thing that struck me when I was reading it, if you were writing a particular application, like whether a simulation or something, and you wanted to make it parallel, you would try to make sure you were agreeing with what the compiler was going to do automatically for you. But then when you put in your own MPI commands, you have a trade-off, right? There's an overhead. The communication between the nodes is the cost, and then there's a benefit for using more processors.
Yeah, that's why we.
And so what I was saying, even if you made a very, very good choice for that, your code might say it was bad, right? Because it depends on the application. It's very particular to the application, whether it was good or not.
I agree with you, and that's why in the dissertation I explicitly say there is a limitation to the tools and the compilers. And one of that limitation, the compiler doesn't know the code more than the developer.
Right.
That's why the developer needs to somehow to be integrated with that process. So that's why sometimes I say semi-automated tools. So as an example, the one Intel has, sometimes they ask the user to confirm whether that for loop has a side effect or not. So yeah, that's the way we
Well, so in that spirit, and in the spirit of using open MPI, did you run your analyzer on source ML or did you analyze your own code? How did you do?
No. Not yet, but I promise you we're gonna do it.
I would, let's not go there. But it's compiler technology.
Yeah. I mean, the people who do it are very proficient. The real good in the analysis concept, they use extensive, they use very proficient statements from other, let's say, languages like XPath and so on. I think they did very good. Yes. But I'm curious. I guess only if it's possible.
I'd like to run it on your code, but that's a.
Yeah, exactly.
A more obvious statement to make. Slide 24 again, just a quick comment, my favorite slide. Just a general, again, you mentioned at the beginning that you tried to pick a bunch of different domains here, and I don't see a relationship here. For example, certain domains are grouped together at all. I don't see any kind of those kind of groupings happening here. Is that your analysis? Or?
Yeah, you're right.
Like the compilers aren't here, and then the editor's here, and it's not. It seemed to be an intrinsic nature of the type of project it was.
Yeah, this is really nice comment. However, we try to make the issue as a processing of a general purpose. So
Right.
randomly pick up a bunch of the systems out there, and they are real systems, and let's see what's going on. But for further study, I would concentrate on categorizing those systems based on their system domain.
And even the fact that LLVM, I'm sure, is much better. It's a more recent project, even though it goes back that far. It's a more recent project than GCC and much better architecture. I'm sure you didn't really find anything.
But in general, most of the compilers were very good. Most of the compilers. And this is the general trend. But we still need to approve that with further study.
Actually, I have a question. I was very interested